Hello guys and welcome to your BC Tigers online martial arts class. My name's Alex and today I'll be teaching you combinations for the beginner curriculum. Before we get started, what I want you to do is make sure you've got plenty of space around you so we can get ourselves nice and warm. Okay, we'll start nice and easy, but before we do anything like that, we first must bow and show respect. So hands are nice and high, back nice and postured, and bow us. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is jog on the spot. Okay, nice and easy, jog on the spot. Now when you're jogging, what we need to do is get your knees up, okay? Imagine you're jogging around the street, you're going to pick your feet up off the floor or else you trip over, and I want you to get your arms moving as well. Now today's combination is going to include just arms, so what we need to do is make sure the upper body is nice and warm. First, let's get the jogging, let's get the blood pumping, get the heart pumping as well. Okay, jog for about 10 more seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into the star jumps. Okay, let's go. Nice and easy star jumps. Nothing too fast. Okay, make sure you move rhythm with your hands and legs. Okay, just keep going. Now as you're doing this, I just want you to concentrate on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, make sure, okay. Right there, we're going to keep doing the same movement, but instead, my arms are going to go across the body. So I'm going to go this way. Okay? So you've really got to work on your coordination. Okay, going across the chest, legs open as well. The next one, you're going to go up and down. Okay, ready? Up and down the arms. Now, if you feel like you're going all over the place, that your legs aren't following your hands, that's okay, keep moving. So I want you to remember that coordination is moving two different body parts in two different ways. So if you're in school, what the teachers might turn around to you and said, right, one arm's going to go forwards and the other one has to go backwards. That's a form of coordination. A bit like when our arms are going across this way and our legs are opening and closing, or when we go up and down. It's a form of coordination. Now, relax. Our next part, we're going to put our right leg in front of the other. And what we're going to do is switch our legs. So from here, we're just going to switch. Nice and easy. I want you to stay on your tiptoes though. Okay? So as you're switching, stay on your tiptoes. So from here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright? I want you to go to 50. And I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to reach 50. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 30 seconds should be plenty. Okay guys, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So well done if you managed to do all those. If not, no worries. Next time when you re-watch this video, you can try it and beat your score. Now, next one we want to do is just going to put our arms forward as we jog. So watch me first and I'll show you how to do it. So, we're jogging on the spot. Every time you jog, I want you to punch out at the same time. Notice that my hands are in line with my legs. So when my right foot goes down, my right hand comes down. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay? I'm just going to warm ourselves up just like so to get those arms working. Okay guys, so off you go. So just punch down in front. Now I'm on a jogging pace. If you guys want to go as fast as you want, you can do so. And just pump them in, bam, 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 as fast as you can. Okay guys, keep going, keep going. So when I'm punching out, with your arms and legs. Yeah, so legs are moving, arms are moving in rhythm with each other. Okay? Excuse me. And keep pushing as fast as you can. Alright, so fast you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And keep punching. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good job, guys. Good job. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to do some of those shoulders. So what we need to do is 4 circles with the hands. Not too fast. Take your time. Just loosen up those shoulders. Going forwards. 3 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do them go backwards. So nice and high. Rotate them as much as you can. Going backwards. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. What you need to do is just give your arms a bit of that shake. Yeah, it's nice and loose. Okay, nothing too tight, don't be a robot. What you're going to do now is it's going to turn in circles around like this and it's turning. Then notice I'm going to go up to 180, so I can kind of see behind me. So you can do, when you're turning, notice I'm on my tiptoes, and I'm just twisting my hips, twisting my feet as I'm turning, and let my arms just swing round, and I'm looking behind me. We're just loosening the lower back. Yeah, take your time with your so don't get injured. 3 more times, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good job. Now what you need to do is put one hand behind your back, hand on the elbow, and push down. I'm stretching the tricep. Now, I'm not doing no recordings, so if I'm messing up my words a bit, you just have to bear with me. So just reaching down nice and easy. And relax, and change it over. Reaching down, stretching that tricep. Okay, good. Now you need to do, we're going to put one arm across the chest, the other one goes in front, bend, keep this one nice and straight, and pull across, stretch the shoulder. Nice and easy. Okay, and switch over, pull in. Now, when I do stretches, because I'm doing quite quickly, this for the class, because you guys are at home, you can take your time with these stretches. So when I'm at home, I do a morning stretch. I do a morning stretch for about 10 minutes just to get myself nice and easy, nice and ready for the day. Mid-afternoon, evening time, I do a longer stretch because I usually have to do a lot of work on the computer. So I need to make sure I'm stretching my body up just to keep myself nice and loose, or else I'll start to stiffen up when it comes to my kicks or any kind of movement. I'm not going to be as flexible as I once were. So 3 times a day with your stretches. Last couple, what you're going to do, put your hand palm face up, pull your fingers back, not too hard, and just stretch your hand, stretch the wrist, stretch the middle of the forearm, just going forward. Okay, just hold nice and still, switch it over, palm face up, pull the hand down. Just be careful when you pull the hand down, don't you rip your fingers off. Keep nice and relaxed. Good job, now just shake your arms. Okay guys, so the combination work. Now, a combination is a set moves of 2 or more. Okay, so set moves of 2 or more. Now you can have combinations as little as 3. You can have as big as 100. Yeah, as long as you can remember the set moves for that combination. Now combinations work well when they flow. So what I mean by that is, for example, say I'm in my left stance, and then jump cross. The next thing that I wouldn't do is fire another cross because it's stopping the rhythm. What I want to do is try and do the techniques as I'm twisting a lot, yeah? As I'm dropping a lot. When I twist, it means I'm getting some power, it means I'm getting some speed as well, and it keeps me going forwards. Now, it's not bad to break the combination halfway through. For example, if I'm sparring with another person, And I was doing the same combination over and over again, and eventually they're going to see what I'm doing. So if I just went really low kick to the leg, roundhouse punch, reverse punch, leads to the body, eventually they're going to be like, right, it's going to kick, block, 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 then come back at me. So then I can break it, so I might go 1, stop, move, then attack, stop, move, then attack, yeah, just to keep it up and going. Now, these techniques we're going to do, if you haven't seen the previous videos for these techniques, I suggest you do so now, okay? They're on our BC Tigers pages on Albury and West Bromwich. If you can't find them, let myself know, or let Liam know, and we'll just tag you into the links where you can watch it. Now the combination is going to be outside forearm block off the front arm, hammerfist strike off the rear arm, roundhouse punch off the lead arm. Alright? So a lot of techniques are going towards the head. Yeah, the 2 techniques going towards the head, the one is blocking by the head. Alright? Now, anytime you fire a combination, what I want you to think of is, where is the person going to be in your head? When you do the combinations, I want you to think of a person standing right in front of you. They are the same height, the same build, okay? You can even be a twin if you want to. Another alternative, if you haven't got a really good imagination, is to use a mirror. Put the mirror in front of you and you can pretend you're punching yourself, okay? So you really need to think of this when you do the combinations or in the shadow boxing. Now, within your punches, I want you to think of a small box area. That small box area is your hitbox. You must do all your techniques within that box. Because remember, when you're attacking to the head is not this wide and it's not this long, okay? So you want to do your attacks going straight down to the middle, yeah, pinpoint those techniques. Same with your legs. The hitbox is clearly bigger for the legs because the body's wider and longer, but it's not this wide. So you shouldn't be doing any kicks this side, vice versa on the other side. Oh my God, it's falling off. Okay? So I want you to think of these things when you're doing your combinations. Now, let's start with the very first one. Outside forearm block. Now, there's 2 things this can defend against, or 3 if you want to. Because I'm blocking across my face, it can block a snap or reverse to the nose, depending if you're fast enough with this block. Now, outside forearm block is traditionally a karate technique, so it's very strong and it tends to be a bit slower compared to the kickboxing parries. Yeah? So, what I want you to think about is, when is this appropriate to be used? Would you use it for someone's going with a snap punch quite quick down to the centre? Would you use it for someone's doing a big swing with a roundhouse punch? Or would you do it if someone tried to do a head kick off their rear leg, could you block it then? My opinion, my preference would be the last 2. Yeah, because a swing, it takes a long time to come round, and so does the rear leg round kick. For a snap punch, I've got to be super quick to block it. I'm a bit bigger, so I'm not as quick as I once were a few years back. So I tend to do the parries for myself. Yeah, so it's only tiny movements. But for this side forearm block, good for those big parry attacks. Okay? So that, in my head, is what's coming round. A big roundhouse punch. So from here, I need to make sure I block it nice and strong. Now, when I'm in my guard stance, what I do is my shoulders come up, my chin comes down. Good, stable, balanced, nice, solid structure. So when I come out here, even if they hit me, nice and strong, because my body is very tight in, I'm not going to move. So the first one, back of the hand, twist, block with the bony part of the hand here. Now, imagine that person's just hit right there, he's left his hands open, yeah, he's left his guard open. So you're going to then counter with a hammerfist strike hitting to the nose, alright, off your backhand. Because you just use the front hand to block, and then you're going to use a backhand to attack. So from here, 1, I blocked. 2, my hand comes back, elbow nice and high, hit, boom, straight in the nose. Now from here, if you notice, my body's twisted along the tiptoes as I've reached over. This is where the flowing of the combinations comes into play. So I've tapped there. Now, I'm going to step back onto my flat of my foot. My hand comes back to my face, and then I'm going to twist my hips and my foot at the same time as the roundhouse punch comes round, boom, straight to the side of the head. Okay? Now, this is where you find your open spots, because you might think, well, if someone's going to get hit on the nose, the first thing they're going to do is then cover their face. If they cover their face with a double forearm block, if you look to the side, if I block here, notice that the side of my head's free. That's when the roundhouse punch comes round to clip them on the side. Okay. If you get used to thinking of things like this is how you can create your own combinations and scenarios where it works for you. And when you come to your grading, you can show a little bit extra. This is what gets your grading points up. Okay, I'll give you an example. So from here, simple thing like this, outside forearm block. Remember, it's a big swing, so the arms wrap around you still. You can then grab the tricep. Yeah, you can pull them in from here, and then you can fire a little tiny hammer there. But because it's tiny, you won't get as much power, but you've got so much control over that person, you can then take them to the floor. Oh yeah? So I hope you can understand all the kind of possibilities you can get from just basic combinations. Now I'm going to go through the whole thing again for you. So left stance, outside forearm block, block that big attack, yeah, make sure that's strong. To your face, always protect yourself, elbow nice and high, twist the body on your tiptoes and the back foot, hammer strike, yeah, boom, straight nose, bring it right back to you. Hand comes down to the jawline, I then step back onto my back foot, twist, hammerfist strike, not hammerfist strike, sorry, roundhouse punch to the side of the head. Now there's two different ways you can actually do a roundhouse punch. This way or this way, it's up to you. In your grading, you do prefer this way. Okay, roundhouse punch. And again for you, outside forearm, nice high, hammer fist, lead hands, roundhouse punch. Notice that each technique requires me to turn my hips, yeah? To get the power is from twisting those hips, alright? A lot of people think swinging or running up the techniques tends to get more power. It doesn't. Twisting the hips is the most important thing you can do in your techniques, especially for that roundhouse punch. Okay? So, those are the three combinations for your beginner's combination. Now, if you haven't seen these combinations before, I suggest you find the links for the previous techniques for the beginners, where we go over each and every one, explaining into more detail and how to use them, and then when you learn those, come to the combinations and give those a practice. Now, I did it off my left stance, and make sure you do it off your right stance. A lot of us get comfortable in one stance and think, oh, I'm good at this stance, I'm not going to do alright. Make sure you do both, yeah? So, I'm going to show you the right stance. Now, before, my outside forearm block went this way, now it's going this way. So, I'm going to do the same motion again. Outside forearm block, here. Hand to the face, twist, elbow high, boom, right on the nose. Bring it back down to your jawline. Twist your foot, twist your hips, land your foot back onto the flat, twist, boom, here. Notice that my shoulder's up by my chin, yeah? That is giving me that little bit more protection for anyone that's trying to attack me to the sides. Another reason why it's good to have both shoulders up and your chin down to keep you very stable. Okay guys, so that is your outside forearm block, hammerfist strike, lead, roundhouse punch. Beginner's combination. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any more assistance with understanding or how to do it, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. So what we're going to do, guys, is ready stance for me and better us. Good session, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you for the next lesson.